bus stop. And it was just there, just digging in people's lawns. It's so bony looking. I want to know where Fandaniel's getting these towers. This is a rather fine boat than I had expected, but I won't complain. All that remains is to board and be on our way. Oh, and if I should become corrupted, do not stay your hand. Of course, I pray it does not come to that, but you must protect yourself. Other alchemists can fulfill my role, but you and your blessings are one of a kind, and perhaps our only hope for toppling this tower. For all our sakes, do not hesitate to do what must be done, whatever that may be. Well, the longer I draw this out, the more nervous I become. Let's be off. They're just signaling it so hard right now. She's gonna die. She definitely is. But they could be throwing us off. They could be making it seem like it's gonna be obvious that she's gonna die.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence. Any moment now. It's working!
Okay, good. It's good so far, so good.
And you are still yourself?
Of course, look
then
at me.
I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could.
Oh, this is gonna go bad. The closer we get, the worse it's probably gonna get.
So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance. ...
That always worries me. It keeps flickering.
A few more steps.
Oh no, here it comes.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it!
Okay, here it comes.
And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be. Now we can focus on production.
Is that gate partially open?
With an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets.
This feels like a horror setting right now. This feels like a horror scene. Something bad's gonna happen.
What?
Just as I thought. Oh no. That's what I was expecting to happen. As soon as I noticed those gates was partially open, I was like, something's gonna reach out and grab her and bring her in. Place is so twisted, these towers. Oh, they're about to put one in. They're about to put her in.
Oh, let me go! Oh, let me go! Oh!
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
Oh, great. Does that instantly kill people? I feel like it does. Yeah. I think it's too late now.
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking.
Similarities.
My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased. My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
What the hell are you talking about?
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel.
Oh, we're gonna find
the
out more
sundered
about Van Daniel?
I inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days. Theoretically speaking.
Theoretic. What he said.
Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me. Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Van Daniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am.
Okay.
How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded.
Okay. Who are you?
I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes?
He's from the Allegan times?
Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
The old you.
At your service.
So his name is he was a Mon. That's interesting.
Imagine a nation of unbridled prosperity. Every need met, day after day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled and ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural lowing. Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter we struggled to breathe.
No more than entertainment for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence. For they were ever hungry for stimulation. Slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend.
Our
Our
first and greatest emperor.
And greatest emperor. And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
Heed me, Armon.
Okay.
No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death.
So we brought back
In the
Zonde.
end, all is lost.
You know as well as I that the Emperor
Emit.
stands to lose this war, and so I have come to claim you. For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation.
He wanted to die, but
Send one of your clones
then he was
to the
denied it,
crystal
maybe?
tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
I'm finding Fandaniel more and more interesting.
The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
Oh, is Amon gone now? I assume we prefer to be called Amon now.
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell.
Okay, what do you have to say, Fandaniel?
As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are
Okay,
far
this
more
is-
useful to
so
me
they're still
alive
alive.
as fuel for the prime.
They're still alive, that's good. We can still save her.
If you attempt to
Okay,
pull
never
them
mind.
free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades.
Comrades.
We shall meet again. Not in one of these mine spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
Xenos. Gus Amon, or Among Us. His true name is Among Us. Among Us. I forgot what exactly Amon looks like. Amon... doesn't he appear in Crystal Tower? Oh, the very colorful looking boss. I assumed that was a clone of his, rather than actually being Amon. Ooh. Okay. Thank you for redeeming a, Ara Ara. Thank you. Oh, you returned, but where's Mistress Nitana? Well, she's alive, but... you know, Mansuya preserved just when we had succeeded in making the talisman. I must report this at once. Meanwhile, please return to the great work. I really like those emotes. They're cute emotes, especially the Elmo with the fire in the background. Hey, Fancred. Fandaniel's actual name is Amon. Something's gone awry, hasn't it? What happened? Bad stuff happened. So it was Fandaniel after all. Damn that bastard. I'm sure you wanted to do more, but you were right to return here first. We must tread warily lest we endanger Nidhana and the other captives. The satrap of Retzet Han. What time is it? 11:45? Okay. First, we must inform everyone of the situation, Nidhana's colleagues included. I'll call them together for a gathering, but I think it would be best if you were the one to explain. Oh, Nidhana, sob. Can you answer me this? Though Nidhana is trapped in the tower, she's still alive, yes? Yes. But if you try to get her out, she's gonna die. Then we must make warding scales, as many as we can. The prototype works perfectly. Nidhana proved that peril to herself. So let us make more scales, that she and all those who were taken might be saved. Aye, as alchemists, this is how we will help win the fight. My friends, the satrap has been made aware of the tragedy. He offers his heartfelt condolences and reiterates his pledge to provide you with all that you require. To that end, he bade me give you this flink pearl, that he might personally discuss the production of the warding scales with you. And for our Eorzean visitors, I bear an invitation. In her report, Mistress Nidhana noted your vital contribution to the talisman's creation. This fact came to the satrap's attention, and in recognition of your deeds, he wished to meet you. In addition to thanking you in person, he would also discuss further avenues of collaboration. And so, if it is agreeable, will you not accompany me to Retzet Han for an audience with His Excellency? Of course, we can go there. We should be honored, of course. Closer cooperation between our lands can only be to the benefit of all. Then it is settled. Please come to the gates east of the Giant Skull grounds, and I will show you into the city. But yeah, I think the Amon we fight at Crystal Tower is a clone of Fandaniel. Well, he would have to be, since, well, we fight him and kill him. So far. Oh, it's like I discovered, like about half the map now. Sotomurg. Huh. Weird bird. Ooh, an aether current. I have a feeling I have to go around. I really want to know what Xenos' void scent is like. Because he's a reaper and all now. Ah, there it is, the gates. Damn, it's foggy. I'm probably going to become level 82 after this quest. Let me talk to everyone else first, before I talk to the obvious dragon. Of the satrap, I only know that the common tidbits. That though the position is hereditary, he is not considered a sovereign, and that despite possessing considerable authority, he wields it sparingly. Given the esteem in which the locals hold him, however, it is safe to assume he's good at his job. He could do far worse for an ally. But be it here or in Eorzea, all share in the desire to deliver the captives. Thus united, I pray that we may join in common cause with the satrap. Estinian. When last I visited, the city was brimming with life. I expect the tower has dampened the mood somewhat. All present? Then let us proceed. Owing to the threat of the tower, the city is currently in a state of high alert, and strict restrictions are in place for entry. Though you have been granted special permission, I ask that you remain close to me at all times.
A vast
Ooh,
rock
yay, more Emmett.
squats upon Favnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Radz at-Han.
Radz at-Han? At-Han? I like pronouncing things correctly. I hate not knowing if I pronounce stuff correctly.
Are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
I like how much
The
aura I
fragrant
hear.
haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
I really love the design of the city. Radz at-Han. Ilsabard.
But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Here we are. Megaduta.
Megaduta. Okay. I liked it. I like the way it looks.
It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside.
We're gonna go inside and see a dragon form? Place looks big enough.
Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Ah, splendid.
His
Most
Excellency.
Splendid. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radzatan. Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale.
And we don't have it anymore. so we
Such
have to make
deeds
more.
ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
But Natana, she was taken.
A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I think not.
Oh, what's going on, Estinian?
This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Oh. He has the same feeling as me, don't I?
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past.
Raise the curtain.
Raise the curtain.
Was it not the
As
kid
you
this whole
wish.
time? I could have sworn. He just gave off those vibes. Sorry for mistrusting you,
You
kid.
travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me. Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I like his design.
I am Vritra,
Vritra.
and for years
Vritra.
uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
One of the first brood.
Of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
I, mine elder brothers, of Midgardsormr's spawn, I was last to hatch.
Avi, he's the younger sibling.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat-Han had an alliance with the dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
Come on, Thancred. It was obvious that a great
A
dragon was
necessary
somewhere.
subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair. Next to arrive were the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came.
What does
threatening
Vitra
to
think
shatter our
about?
peace and
What does he think
tranquility.
about Estinian?
When it seemed all would be drowned in blood, Vitra